What's up everyone, it's the Tyrant here and welcome to my Halo Infinite Legendary walkthrough. Today is my introductory video to the walkthrough to let you know what to expect and what you have to look forward to. And this is my first Legendary walkthrough for this game, and you heard correctly, it is the first and not the only one that is going to be taking place. I'll be doing 2 Legendary walkthroughs, but for today, I want to let you know just what to expect from the first one. Now, I know a lot of you out there are just aiming to get that legendary achievement, and I want to make this as effective and easy as possible for you, as well as quick. So for my first legendary walkthrough, it will involve the Scorpion gun. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is, I'll explain this in the video, as well as how to get it so you can prepare for your own legendary walkthrough. Essentially, it is a mobile Scorpion tank that you can take with you without the Scorpion tank itself. It is a gun, it is invisible, and it has infinite ammo. It can one-shot most things, but I'm not going to primarily rely on that for the legendary walkthrough. It's basically going to be a back pocket weapon to get out of, you know, more intense situations. But it is going to help you a lot. It's very easy to obtain. You can get it very early on in the game. The third mission, in fact, and at the very beginning of the third mission. And as long as you don't drop it, you can take it with you throughout the rest of the entire campaign. Now, for those of you who say this is cheesing it a little bit, and you want something a little bit more difficult, my first question is, why are you looking up a strategy guide in the first place for Legendary? But I will say this, I kind of understand where you're coming from. Now, hear this. Eventually, from what I understand, 343 Industries will eventually implement the ability to select core missions from the main menu. That is currently not an option, though. Unfortunately, if you want to activate any particular mission, you have to start the game over. So what does that mean for you? You're going to come across this segment anyway and have the opportunity to pick this weapon up, and it's going to make your adventure a lot easier and your objective much easier to accomplish. So we're going to be using that for this walkthrough. Now you may say, okay, you're making this too easy, much like you did with the Bandana Skull back in Halo Anniversary, back way back in the day. You're still going to need additional strategies and tactics to pull this off. The Scorpion gun is not going to do it for you alone. So I'm going to be providing those to you as well. Once the selectable missions are implemented into the game later on this year, hopefully, I'll be releasing a 2.0 version of this walkthrough without the Scorpion gun, so you can get through it that way. Obviously, at that point in time, once missions are selectable, you will not be able to pick this up, because if, once again, reiterating, if at any point in time you drop this and there's only one point in the game where you can obtain it, you cannot get it back. That's it. There are a few drawbacks to wielding this weapon. You cannot melee. You cannot use grenades. And for some strange reason, it seems to shoot from your feet. I don't know where that idea came from. So you may have to aim upwards a little bit. But it's going to help you a lot for the more bullet-spongy encounters, enemies, and bosses. It's going to help you out quite a bit. It's going to make this a lot easier for you. Again, I don't plan on using this weapon exclusively, but you are going to have to keep it on you at all times if you want to use it throughout the entire campaign. And again, to reiterate, this is a strategy guide. It is simply here to make life easier for you. It's there to allow you to accomplish your goal much easier and to get to that finish line with as little effort as possible so you can get that achievement. Now, some of you may be asking, what about the Bandana Skull? It's been added in. Are you going to use that too in your guide? And the answer is no. No skulls. The main reason I am omitting the Bandana Skull is because in order to obtain it, you're going to have to play through 6 to 8 hours of this game, because it's in the final mission near the end of the mission. And I don't think a prerequisite to this guide should be having to play that amount of time, or put that amount of time in the game, just so that you can actually utilize my strategies. I don't think that's fair to you at all. So I'm going through this without any skulls on, so you don't have to worry about that. The Scorpion gun, on the other hand, is something that you can pick up along the way. So obviously the first 2 missions, I can't use it for the first 2 missions, obviously, because it doesn't appear until the beginning of mission 3. But from there on out, yes, it will be my back pocket weapon, and it's going to help you get this game faster. For those of you wondering why I decided to go this route, I actually set up 2 polls, one on Twitter and one on YouTube, about whether or not I should use this for the strategy guide. The Twitter poll was surprisingly close. With just under 100 votes, it was almost deadlocked, 50-50, whether I should use the Scorpion gun or not. On the YouTube poll, it was overwhelmingly in favor of using the Scorpion gun, with over 80% saying yes. So it was crushing. So you voted for me to use the Scorpion gun. So I'm going to be using that for my first Legendary walkthrough. But again, to reiterate, for those of you who say this is making things too easy, and again, try it first before you judge, I will be releasing a 2.0 version of my Legendary walkthrough down the road once missions are selectable within the main menu. So I hope you're happy with this. Again, you can utilize this video to know how to obtain the Scorpion gun right from the get-go from Mission 3, and you can use that for the rest of the strategy guide. Again, you're going to still need those additional tactics to make it through in one piece. And as always, I'm going to make sure that this is a no deaths run. 0 deaths. That's how it is from start to finish. You're going to have the Scorpion gun to help you, and even if you don't want to use 0 deaths, you can still use these strategies anyway. I hope this helps you out. I hope this introduced you to my strategy guide, and I hope you'll find it useful. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I hope you're looking forward to not one, but both of my Legendary walkthroughs for this game. I hope you'll find them useful. I hope you look forward to them. And I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy day to sit down and watch this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I hope you'll consider subscribing for more great content, especially Halo content, and even more specifically Halo Infinite content right here on this channel. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful weekend. My review is coming out very shortly for Halo Infinite, so I hope you'll tune into that too. And as always, I'm the Tyrant, signing off.